The letter. I'm mature. Really? Who's who? I'm mature and immature. In words, the only difference between the two words is this little tiny smallest character in the alphabet, which we don't even know what to call it, between the I and the M, and I'm mature. But everywhere else in life, there's a huge difference between maturity and immaturity. Which are you? If you're receiving this letter from me, you have demonstrated you do not know the difference between mature relationships and immature relationships. It may be because immaturity is in your cultural DNA, which means you're modeling the same childish, immature game playing with relationships that someone abused you with. Or it could be that you are immature with regard to relationships because your own values and priorities are so screwed up with lies of what brings true happiness that you use whatever or whoever you can to do what truly immature people seek to do. And immature people seek to do things that cause them to have their own spoiled, sloppy, selfish, destructive, and greedy way. To better exemplify that, in the movie Austin Powers, there's a character, and he is called a fat, and I won't use the word. Well, that's what it is to sincerely and truly be immature. This letter is not to cut you off. It's to put you on notice. If the shoe fits, wear it. I have chosen, according to my own life mission promise, to only reserve the best of my time, energy, and communication for individuals who want mature relationships. That is why I'm not giving you the gift of verbal communication, which you took for granted when I tried time and time again to reason with you. Instead, you get the letter. It is none of my business if you decide to live a low life and influence or even infect those around you, unless your immaturity puts others in danger emotionally or physically. Since you are getting the letter, that immaturity shoe fits you. Unless there is a little maturity still in you, you will likely run away from true beauty too, because that's what immature people do. Immaturity puts up a lot of fake masks of change, but their conscience doesn't bother them for long. It's a sad condition. You're living a double life, or possibly your life, if you saw your life as a business, you'll be living a double business, the same way all other people functioning on an immature level do. Likewise, you will in turn get from life the same kindergarten, shallow, unsatisfied mess you've cooked up your whole life, just like those who you truly are patterning yourself after. You are becoming an expert at abusing the potential and greatness that God gave you, and you rob yourself with each selfish act of ever having true growth. Therefore, it's no real mystery why deep down you stay on an emotional roller coaster, because your spoiled behavior destroys any true friendships with mature people. In immaturity, you shortchange yourself of all the wonderful experiences God gives to givers. But players of your selfish games don't care about those kind of mature things. They only care about getting my way. When you're ready to deal on a mature level and give up some of your immature, untrue level of communicating and reasoning, I again would be willing to reason with you on a mature level, because you will then be conducting yourself like a human of value instead of someone who murders the key organ relationships need to be able to live, which is maturity. We don't totally blame spoiled, rotten children for being the way they are. But you, since you can read this letter, can no longer hide from or blame others, your past, or anything else for where you are in your maturity. Your only hope of being anything but a leech on others and a poor example of wasted potential is that you consider changing into someone who can be honest about your condition, or get it examined when you don't get your way. Only then will you be satisfied and on the road to being the mature person God intended you to be, which is never someone who pimps relationship or refuses to put the right ones on a priority. You may have mastered the art of faking or cheating, but you cannot fake maturity. So until you wake up, if ever, have it your way. Lord knows you can tell some whoppers. But don't expect true peace, real love, or true happiness in your life. If immaturity gets you that, why don't you have it?